We are also working developing news tonight in the Aaron Hernandez murder investigation. Tonight, the former Patriots tight end is back behind bars following his second court appearance in 24 hours. During a bail review hearing that was streaming live on WPRI.com this afternoon, a Fall River judge ruled that Hernandez remain held without bail while he awaits his murder trial. State police were back at the football star's North Attleboro home today as they investigate the shooting death of 27-year-old Odin Lloyd, whose body was discovered less than a mile away last week. We're learning more tonight about the arrest of a second man, Carlos Ortiz. Now, Ortiz was taken into custody in Connecticut last night in connection with the case. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen is standing by live now. Our in-depth coverage, though, begins in Fall River at the Superior Court with Eyewitness News reporter Nicole Estefan.
Well, Susan, it was a chaotic scene down here earlier this afternoon. As you can imagine, there's a lot of public interest in this case. There were even a lot of fans, supporters of Aaron Hernandez outside of this court. Inside the courtroom was his fiance and, of course, his defense team fighting for that bail. But in the end, he will remain behind bars. As crowds of people gathered outside of Fall River Superior Court chanting innocent.
Just to let him go home.
Inside, Aaron Hernandez's defense team fought for his release on bail.
Mr. Hernandez cannot disappear into the woodwork. Mr. Hernandez has no record. Mr. Hernandez is a homeowner and a solid citizen in his community.
The judge began the hearing by pointing out bail for a first-degree murder charge is not common.
It's very, very rare where a first-degree murder defendant is released.
It is relatively rare, but it's not unheard of.
Unheard of or not, the assistant DA argued the evidence alone is reason enough to keep Hernandez behind bars.
The evidence of his guilt is overwhelming.
That evidence includes surveillance tracking the car ride from Boston to North Attleboro, footage of Hernandez holding a .45 caliber gun, the same type used to kill Odin Lloyd, while getting out of a vehicle, that same vehicle seen entering the crime scene. In the end, the judge decided that the severity of the charge was just too overwhelming to release the former Patriots tight end.
If believed by a jury, this gentleman, either by himself or with two other people, killed a person because that person disrespected him. And if that's true, the idea that I could release him on a bracelet and he would comply with court rules is not something that I'm willing to accept.
Coming up new at 6, we will have reaction from the defense team. We are live in Fall River with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom. Nicole Estefan, Eyewitness News.